Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Muhammad Amin. Today I am here to solve the past paper solution of skoltech scholarship test. So the question is from the integral from lower limit minus infinity to upper limit infinity e power minus 2x square plus x into e power minus 2 pi iota omega x into del x. So let's try to solve the integration from lower limit minus infinity to infinity. The bases are same, then the exponent will be added e power minus 2x square plus x minus 2 pi iota omega x into del x. So the x are common here, so when we can take it common, so it's become minus infinity to infinity e power minus 2x square plus x into 1 minus 2 pi iota omega into del x. Okay, I can take the minus 2 common to write this whole power in the form of the complete square. So it's become from minus infinity to infinity e power minus 2 is common, so it's become x square minus x by 2 into 1 minus 2 pi iota omega. Okay, now I can write it's in the form of from minus infinity to infinity e power minus 2 x square. So I can also write it's in the form of minus 2 into x into 1 minus 2 pi iota omega divided by 4. To write the power in the complete square, I have to multiply the square of this with the power, and if I add the square of this, so I must to add the minus also. So it's become from minus infinity to infinity e power minus 2 into x square minus 2x into 1 minus 2 pi iota omega divided by 4 plus 1 minus 2 pi iota omega divided by 4 whole square minus 1 minus 2 pi iota omega divided by 4 whole square into del x. So now this one from here to here, it's the formula a square minus 2 into a into b plus b square. So I can write this whole in the form of a minus b, and it looks like from minus infinity to infinity e power minus 2. Okay, it's become x minus this one b 1 minus 2 pi iota omega divided by 4 whole square minus this one 1 minus 2 pi iota omega divided by 4 whole square into del x. Okay, now we have to separate the variable and the constant, so I can write it's in the form of this one becomes from minus infinity to infinity e power minus 2 into x minus 1 minus 2 pi iota omega divided by 4 square and e power, the 2 multiplied with this, so it's become minus 2, and the minus 2 also multiplied with this, so it's become plus 2, so it's become e power 2 into 1 minus 2 pi iota omega divided by 4 whole square into del x. Okay, this one is the constant one, this one. So we can take out the constant from the integration, so it's become e power 2 into 1 minus 2 pi iota omega square divided by 16. 4 square is 16. So the integration now is from minus infinity to infinity e power minus 2 into x minus 1 minus 2 pi iota omega divided by 4 whole square del x. Okay, we already solved this type of integration in our first video. So our first video is based on what e power minus a into x minus b whole square integral from minus infinity to infinity del x. It's equal to the what? It's equal to the pi by a under the root. We already solved this one in our first video. So here the a is minus 2, the b is 1 minus 2 pi iota omega. So it looks like from minus infinity to infinity e power minus 2 1 minus 2 pi iota omega divided by 4 is equal to the pi by 2 under the root. So the whole integral, this one, is equal to the pi by 2 on root. Then it's become is equal to the e power 1 minus 2 pi iota omega square divided by 8. Okay, 2 divided by 16, 8. And from whole integration, it's equal to the pi by 2 under the root. So this crazy one integral is equal to the what? From integral from minus infinity to infinity e power minus 2x square plus x into e power minus 2 pi iota omega x del x is equal to the this one e power 1 minus 2 pi iota omega divided by whole square divided by 8 into pi by 2 under the root. So it's our final result. Thank you for watching. Allah Hafiz.